7 months ago, I fell for a trap that most young men are vulnerable to in this day and age. I bought a course on how to make money online. I was a freshman in college who got all of their work done pretty easily, played video games, and didn't party much. I would watch YouTube videos of people my age or younger buying their dream cars and penthouses, and I felt like I could be doing something that's much more productive with my time. And yes, I know, comparison is the thief of joy, but I was so intrigued by the idea of being able to make money anywhere in the world as long as I had a laptop and internet connection. No waking up at 7 a.m. to go to the office, no bosses to report to. I couldn't resist giving it a shot, so on January 6th, 2025, I did just that. I bought BrezScale's course for $4,000. It was a huge risk, I mean huge. It was pretty much all the money I had saved up from previous summer jobs, and I spent all of it on a course that taught me the skills needed to start freelance brand scaling, or in other words, run paid ads for businesses. Paid ads including Meta, Google, and TikTok ads. My goal one day is to have a full-fledged marketing agency where myself and my team are running ads for businesses around the world. I had been watching Brez's YouTube videos for a couple months before pulling the trigger on his course called the Elite Roundtable, and I had always flirted with the idea of giving it a shot, but was always turned away with just the price of how much it was. But every time I watched his videos of him driving around in his supercars and showing off his skyrise apartments, all while being my same age, I finally said screw it, and I bought the course. Going in, I had no clue if I was going to get scammed, and if there would be enough tools in the course to give me the skills necessary to make all my money back and then some. Many courses sell you the idea that in just a couple months, you will be making a shit ton of money per month, but that is not the case at all. And in most cases, these courses are scams. Most people like Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzhi, and others make the majority of their money not from their countless business ventures, but from selling you the dream of one day living like them. And I will admit, I fell for that exact same trap with Brez. There is a reason he flaunts his wealth at such a young age, to target young men like me who are itching to try and make money online. The difference with Brez's course was there were no promises like the other courses where they say, you're guaranteed to make $10,000 in your third month of doing this stuff. I remember the sales guy in my onboarding meeting to the course said, if you want to make this happen, it'll be a lot of work and it won't be easy at all. But first, I had to learn all of the skills. Brez's course, or program you could say, is essentially a Discord with multiple different channels, such as classes, coaches, calls. And for the first 2 weeks, I went through all the classes ranging from learning how to run ads to how to sign clients, get everything set up, and much more. It was extremely in-depth and it taught me everything I needed to know. All you do is you just ping a coach in the one-on-one channel and a coach would answer your question as soon as possible. The other cool thing was that all the coaches were OG members of the program, but Brez just eventually hired them to coach, so they had been in my exact same shoes before. After learning all the skills, I got into the outreach trenches and started DMing businesses on Instagram, mainly clothing brands, as that is what niche Brez is in. However, I quickly found out that the clothing brand niche was way too oversaturated due to Brez dominating the market, and every other member in the program were sending similar DMs to the same brands. So I would get responses from these clothing brand owners like, shut up, get out of my DMs. This is the 5th DM I've gotten today from you people. Quickly, I pivoted and started to cold call service-based businesses such as roofers, plumbers, painters, etc. At first, I was pretty nervous cold calling, but like anything in life, the more I did it, the better I became at it. I've now made thousands of calls and am extremely comfortable on the phone. Okay, enough about the skills I obtained and calls I made. Let's get to the results and the amount of money I made. I didn't start making decent money until this summer, so really start of May. And it took me a couple months to sign my first client. And keep in mind, I wasn't keeping all my clients I signed. I currently have 5 clients and will hopefully be onboarding some more very soon. And my goal is to eventually build a website where I'm getting inbound leads. In other words, people are coming to me for my services, not me having to call and offer my services. So currently right now, I've niched down to backyard services, so deck builders, pool builders, and hardscape designs, and that might be subject to change, but that's kind of what I've been seeing success in right now. As of this video being posted, I made $3,889. Making the money was very hard, and it still is, and nothing in life is easy. I pretty much made all of my money this summer, making a little over $1,000 a month. Nothing crazy, but I'm still very proud of myself for how far I've come in just 7 months' time. There were times where I felt like giving up. Nothing was going my way, and I was making no money, but I'm so glad I stuck to it. And like they say, scared money don't make money. To any of you who are watching this and have ever thought about buying a course, make sure you do your research so you don't get scammed. If you made it to the end of this video, this is your sign to start that business that you always talked about with your friends and have thought about for hours on hours. If I can do it, so can you. And you know what they say, the best time to start was yesterday, the second best time to start is now. Thanks for watching.